back getting irrigations ready today. There is some rain around. Hasn't rained much here. It is spotty. Looks like it rained pretty good just right there. Drove through it actually on the way here, and I don't know, a couple drops here. So yeah, so let's keep doing stuff, get this stuff ready. There's a few bolts on this PTO I need to rethread. Oh, here comes some rain. Anyways, mess with these and I hope to get rained out. Out on the buck today, didn't get hardly any rain. 1/10 and a half, 2/10 maybe at the most in places. I'm on field 2 where we have this underground irrigation. Talk about every year, but we're going from drainage, this is a deep one so it's harder to see, to irrigating. There's a little extension piece there I'm gonna put on the tile. Get the water on it. These are all been adjusted to how much water we want to go in each one. I think there's like 60 of these things. There's a lot. This job takes a little while. And I got my bucket of grease and my grease wand. I'll put this on the O-ring that's on the bottom of the extension and just plug them in and repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat and then repeat. Here's some bullfrogs in the ditch. Sometimes you really step on these to get that thing in there. Then we put the cover back on and we got to block the hole in place. Just keep all the critters out of it. This is 3-inch tile all over this place and it's 15 feet apart and it kind of works, I guess. Out spraying beans today. Got started yesterday. Corn is done. Now they are starting on the soybeans. Get in their last shot of weed killer.
Well, it's June 10th. I need to get my planter back out. I volunteered to help Dave, the guy that his son got killed in the grain bin last week, 21-year-old son. I'm gonna plant part of his double crops. So anyway, I stopped at a place here at Fred's house. We farm that we got some beans. We got some beans there along the ditch where we sprayed brush killer last August and enough left over to kill the beans. So I'm kind of experimenting here, see if there's enough of it gone now since it rained in May a lot. Wasn't no rain much in the winter and wasn't any in April. So there's enough chemical residue that it killed our beans. You can see right on the ditch where it killed them. So I'm gonna try it, see what happens. I'd say 50-50 chance they do anything. I'm going by here anyway, so it's a good time to do it. I got 2 spots of this in this farm along 2 different ditches. Worst thing, of course, you got to drive through your beans you already planted up big to get to them. So I'm taking the shortest route over here to the other ditch. I'll give her a whirl. Take a short trip across here and see what happens. They're probably doing more damage than good, because it may not make it. But at least I can say I tried. Give you a better view of this here. See where the brush is dead in the ditch from last August? Killed them little trees. But see where it drifted out in the field.
Got it. Yeah, pulling the pump out of the way to make room for the river screen. This was getting overgrown. We cut a hole in it. Looks a lot better now. Well, we got our chain to the backhoe. Dave's driving that. Me and Jared, we got all the weight.
Doing all the hard stuff.
Yeah, we got all the weight. Don't worry, that just balances it. We couldn't find our rope, so we got a ratchet strap. We're gonna use to keep it from floating down ways. Tie it to a tree. Other end will be on the motor, of course. Off come the chains. Boy, it's a nice day to be on the river. Just need a boat.
Want to buy a boat?
No, but if somebody gave me a real nice one that worked, I'd take it. All right, Jared's getting the finishing touches on it, all hooked up. Put that out there. Put the pipe hooked up to where it goes under the ground right there. Go out to the rig. Dave's gonna jump the battery because the battery's dead. They are way the heck over there. I'm at the end of the rig that it'll come out of. Taking the cap off, gonna call them, let them know to shoot the water. Yeah, it's got a lot. A lot comes out of the river, a lot more than underground. A lot of dirt in that river. Muddy Wabash. It's white corn that was planted fairly late, but man, it grows fast. This field really grows fast. About hip high, getting close to it. They're having trouble on that end, so I'm just gonna leave that stuff there for them, and I'm going to go fire up that underground irrigation I was working on the other day, and unplug some tips on another. Maybe in that order, maybe in reverse. And Garrett's in the deer spraying, and Eli is in the Aggie. Got the father-son sprayer duo over there. I try to get a drone of him.
Well, we're on Dave's ground now, planting double crops. Boy, I haven't done this for a long time. I think last time we had wheat was maybe 13, somewhere in there, that's a guess. I'm sure one of the boys can tell you for sure. Down in there somewhere. So it's been a long time. And I sure never planted double crops with this planter. I mean, planters just like this, or with trash wheels like this. Now, I have to say it's a great job. I ought to have a good stand. I hope we do. I'm trying to do the best job I can on this. Dave's got a field here. I think it's 197 acres. So we'll get this tomorrow and probably get the other one too, as long as the weather stays good. We're going to get it cut. We'll about get done here today, maybe. Wrap it up. We'll move to the next field tomorrow, but we haven't got much done yet. But got everything going good, so it's looking good. I'll give you a video or a picture later behind the planter how it's looking. Combines are chewing it up good too. A lot of the straw. It's a real good job. These situations like this where there's tragedy on a farm, Dave's had a lot of people offer to help. I'm just glad that we are one of them that can help him out. Makes you feel good doing something like this. People come together when they have to. Seems like farmers really come together.
On field 2. At the one where we irrigate underground. Guess could leave that on like that. But we are going to fire this up and send it out there. Have to have the bypass open there or it'll all blow up, and that's no good. Alright, got that flowing in there so the pressure don't kick it all at once. Shut this down where it just goes underneath the water or underneath the ground. Nice and slow. A lot of pressure there. See, this sends to one part of it, another part of the field, another part of the field, another part of the field. That is the closest one, so we'll just check this one out. And see, we got that valve close because it's so close it fills up fast, so that one just barely dribbling in there. Went through earlier years past that different parts are drier than others, so it fills up faster and all that, and if it's closer it gets filled faster, and there's some barely cracked open, some that are open all the way. Well, that was plugged up. These first tips, they've always been a little too small for this system, so always have to clean them out. I'm also gonna drill them out just one drill bit size bigger than they are, that maybe let some more trash out. That gum, can't get that thing out of there. There we go. Knock the dirt out. Then drill it out just a little bit, so maybe more dirt will go through there. Won't be plugged up so much. Just a tad bigger, not much. Alright, went through 2 spans, cleaned them all out. Those first early ones I drilled out just a tad better. The hole was bigger than what I had when I got farther out, but there was a few of them plugged too, so turn on, see what happens. Yeah, it's definitely where it was. Looks like it's come out of them all pretty good now. Well, there's 3 that's not. No, 4. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe I'll just do it with it running. It's kind of hot. It'll feel good. Yeah, that water's cold. Woo! All plugged up. All right, got it. Just got a little wet in the process. Well, they're all coming out good. Just got one that's flipped up on the side of the bar there somehow, so I'm already wet, so I guess I'll go flick that down so it puts on the right pattern. It's up there. There we go. That'll do better. Oh shoot, we got 3 right at the very end. Can't be having that. Might turn them off. That's be a lot of water coming out of that. They were actually plugged further up. I'm just kind of keeping up with the water, making sure looks like it's coming out good everywhere. So far, so good. Those ends will surely be good because they were nasty. Yep, all good now, except for that little fan one at the end, but I don't have the ladder for it, and I gotta get out of here, so call it good for now. In Indiana, it's a little after 5. There's load control on some days when it's hot. Just, I guess, lessen the burden on the grid when people are getting home. We have to shove them out for 3 to 5 our time, 4 to 6 Indiana time, which is where we're at. So 4 to 6 when people's getting home. So I guess it's actually 6:05 Eastern time. We're right on the border. Knox County, Indiana, where we farm at, Eastern, Illinois Central, south where we go in Indiana to deliver grain Central. We're right on the border, so it can get confusing, but firing this one up electric that wasn't on yet. Yep, there it goes. That's my favorite part. Just put on like a 1/2 inch. Corn's not very big, but it could start needing something. Now I'm gonna go. All the core ones are on but one. We haven't got one ready yet. Hopefully get that done tomorrow. Whew, staying too close. That water's cold coming out of the ground. I'm gonna make sure all the ones that are supposed to be running are running. So far, so good. And then there's 2 I gotta kick on manual. One's supposed to kick back on at the load control bit on a timer. Make sure it kicks back on. Beans have been sprayed and they are looking a little sick. You can tell they've been sprayed. They don't look real good right afterwards, but they'll come right out of it. Maybe start irrigating them next week. Give them a shot. They don't need as much right now as corn, but or throughout the year, but when they start putting on pods, that's when they start really needing it. Not put on pods yet, but it is flower. I have seen some flowers. Yeah, the river pump's still running. That's good, because that's the biggest one. It covers like 330, 360 acres, somewhere in there. And this is probably where the corn's biggest over here, so it's the most important. So it's good it's still running. This is one of the ones shut down. It don't have the timer on it, I guess. It just got switched over. So we're just gonna turn her back on. And wait, because this is the one that the well's way down there, if you remember from last week. But it'll pump up and go if everything works right. And we got a stop set to when this swings around and hits this switch, it'll shut it off straight this direction, which is where it started yesterday. Oh, here comes the water through. That's good. Last one before we go home, the underground one. Always try and shut it slow. Let that pressure build a little bit at a time, so all at once. Well, that one kicked back on. That's one we were unplugging earlier. Looks like it's spitting water out of the tips. Not going very far. Didn't get started till about, I don't know, well, afternoon. Then shut down at 3. Back going now.
Well, I'm down here on David again, planting some more of his double crops for him. I'm in the same farm right now, actually. It's like 190 some acres here. I haven't done it for long, but if you can see this on camera, nice big old hill back in here in this field. Great spot for a house up there. I want a big open view. Might get blew off though. Got a little bit of rain last night. I guess from 2 to 4 tenths, pretty well everywhere. A lot better than nothing. So getting a few showers. Got a lot up north. Looks like the real low bottom stuff may get some water in it. Again, I just replanted. So if it does, that's just the way it happens. It'll be too late to replant it this time or not. Just have to wait and see. Planter's doing a really good job with these double crops. Climbing the hill. There's a bean down there. It's about 1 inch deep. About right. Closing up just about every bit of the crack you can see here. Right there's a bean. Couldn't be any better for double crops. Planted a lot of double crops years back. Sometimes hard to keep getting on top of the ground. So much straw and stuff. Now the combines chew it up so much better. And trash wheels help in the heavy spots. Doing a real good job. Got a good moisture. Moisture's perfect. Not too wet, not too dry. Got that little shower last night, just put a little moisture back. That helped the situation some.
Another day blowing out irrigation rigs on a bean field now. I forgot to bring more grease. I'm out of grease. So all I did was change the oil on this. Gonna blow it out. I'll grease it another day. We did get some rain last night. Woke up to it early this morning. I don't know what time. It was a nice surprise. Anywhere from a couple tenths to ½ inch. So like right here got a ½ inch. So that's good. We're able to shut down the corn ones, and Eli and Jarrett are putting a motor down, 2 motors down the river, and put some well heads on. We take them out in case it floods, won't get water in them and everything. So they're doing that. David's working on it. Garrett's pulling with a sprayer. Too wet this morning. Probably go this afternoon, but it's supposed to get windy, and there's like a 90% chance of rain tonight. So just continue to get things ready for when we need them. Well, we'll get that. It'll quit running out eventually. There There goes the guys with the motor and the skid steer that mount it. I've had my doubts, but I have to say the crimson clover field looking pretty darn good up here. Head home, and I won't be here tomorrow, so that's it for me until next week. I don't know if there'll be any more after this or not. See ya.
Well, got the 2 places of double crop beans planted. It was planting for Dave, so got that taken care of. Nice evening. I hope it rains some tonight. Since we're done with it, so see what happens tonight. Got to have this run so they'll get going, get growing.
Yeah, good morning. It's Friday. We've been having a little problem here with the trailer. This is one Fred pulls most of the time, and the left rear slack adjuster keeps tightening up on him until the brake gets so tight. You got to get out and loosen it, put just that way. So we're going to try to figure out what the problem is today. We changed this, put in new bushings, adjusted it. Now we got to figure out why it's not cooperating. There's always a reason. Looks like just first appearance. Get a tape measure here. You can see right there, this one is not moving very far. And we're about 7 3/4 inches to the pin. This one looks like it's moving a little farther. It is 8 1/2 inches to the pin. That of course could just be adjustment. But something's causing this. So let's release them back here and see where we're at. 8 inches. Seven and a half. I need a punch. Something with some leverage. Tight. Not tight. It's still tightening up. Why? That is the question. Proportioning valve, maybe? Can't imagine a pancake would do that on its own. Yeah, do a little research. I talked to a couple different people. Consensus seems to be that we're just running all of them too loose. This one's tightening up correctly. The rest of them are not. So we're going to tighten them all down the way you're supposed to and see what we got. Okay. There's one. Two. I can get my fat self up through here. Oh my. This one hasn't been adjusted in a while. Yeah, wonder where that back axle's dragging. Okay. Well, piece missing also. We're going to have to find a bolt for that sucker. I do believe that could be a lot of the problem. Yeah, I don't know. This whole axle's just loose. Okay, let's see if I can find a bolt to put in that dude. If not, I'll have to put it on the shopping list. Evidently, it needs all the parts.